Yeah, so it was 1994. Gosh, I'm old. 1994 when I cast out the first demon, and it was spirit of vanity. I talk about that in my book that I wrote in 2013. And I was thinking recently, back in the day, I couldn't find anybody that wasn't afraid of this. And to take it a step further, I couldn't find any church, pastor, or anyone that would give me the time of day. In fact, they treated me because I did have a gift of discernment, things like that, dreams, visions, and you couldn't deny that, so they had to say I was of Satan. So then God dumps this data download and has me publish the book in 2013, which is now, 12 years? And even then, there was not very much acceptance, and I couldn't find any real tribe or connection or whatever, except for the group that I worked with, which was a small group. And once again, I was drugged. Believers, pastors, other so-called prophets and apostles and people like that would always rebuke me and attack me one way or another. And it got to the point where I just had PTSD from it. I'm a female. That with other considerations, I just separated myself from them entirely. And as I'd always done, I relied totally on the Holy Spirit. So now we're in 2025. And over the past couple of years, not only are people talking about demons, they're talking about deliverance, they're talking about deities, and all the stuff that I was being shown and experiencing, and to this day still believe is real. And I can't help but wonder, we were promised 2 witnesses that would witness across the whole earth. And I'm not saying that the internet is a witness, don't get me wrong, or Google or anything like that. But I am saying that the news, the truth is getting out in so many areas so quickly. I don't know, I can't help but get giddy a little bit. I fell on my sword over this issue many, many, many times because it was so real and true. And I knew that even if I suffer here on earth, which I have, not constantly, I've had goodness too. I've had a lot of great things happen too. But yeah, you suffer if you stand on the truth and you won't compromise, because I refuse to do it for money. I refuse to do the work of God for money, period. I just cannot.